What's going on, everyone? Hopefully, yes, there we go. Hopefully, we won't have what happened last time. Give me a second. My cord is caught like right at the beginning of this, of course. Hold on. Let me just. Actually, you know what? It's kind of nice. Just gonna leave it like that. Ding. Welcome back. Welcome back. So last time, I was in the middle of episode 12, and I started speaking very angrily towards electric types. And when I was saying I don't really like electric types that much, and all of a sudden the Thunder Pokemon came out and literally took my power away. All of the power left my room and my house, and I had no power. And I tried to go back live after that. Obviously killed the live stream. So I tried to reconnect, and I tried to do it again, like start a second live stream. Then the power went out again. So just number one rule is don't make electric Pokemon angry, because they might take away your power. Chat, where you at? Gotta be somebody in this chat right now. Sound out. Out? Sound out? Sound off? At the same time is what I just said? Or I just said a German word, I don't know. Let's make sure that everything's good here, and then we shall begin. Anyway, I'm sorry again about the abrupt ending last time. It was literally because I lost power, which is just crazy, and there was a crazy storm. And I was saying that because it is currently storming as well. I live in Florida, and you know, Florida has thunderstorms in the summer in the afternoon. So that's what happens. When you stream in the afternoon, you run the risk. I almost didn't even stream today because I was like, yo, this might be crazy. Let me just make sure. Okay, that's good. What's up, Uda? Can't stay for long. I know it is Monday. It is a day where I don't play too much, but I really wanted to play. I didn't stream last week. I'm pretty sure it was last week, which is crazy. But last week was like a blur to me. Thanks for stopping in anyway, Uda. Stay as long as you can, you know. All right, let's start playing. Anyway, I wanted to play this game. I was like, yo, I need to play. But also last week, what happened? What happened last week? There was, oh, I was getting my tickets for Italy. Making big life decisions, but also that whole thing with the Gen 4 not leak but DVD thing happened, and you know, that took over my whole life. I mean, I'm still posting about it. Mike, what's up? Forget about Pokemon right now. I know what you're about to say. I know exactly what you're about to say. Dun, dun. Also, you will notice that this is not where I left off. I kept playing a little bit after the electric type Pokemon took away my power. Alright, everyone's looking good here. We need to talk about Italian football team. I know. I don't know if I even want to talk about it, bro. What am I supposed to say? Also, I think we live in like this culture that is super reactive to stuff. Like, I don't think that it is a big deal, but it's not like the biggest deal ever. Though it might seem like it. Oops, not options. What am I doing? Hold on, I'm gonna reply to what you just said. I just need to find this really quick. There it is. Use. Wait, how does this work? Oh, I think you just have it, and if Pokemon you encounter Pokemon, it should just make them visible. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, Shiny's here. Woo! Yeah, see, I can see them now. Sweet. Isn't that an interesting thing about the Slif scope? Slif scope? Why can't I say that right now? But like that never happened in any other games, really. Like I mean Johto, I guess, but hey, it's a Voltorb versus a Ghastly. They're like the same thing. Kind of weak. Oh boy, I almost killed him. I was about to say, you can't paralyze me, but he did. Do I have Pokeballs? Oh crap, I can't even see. Let's see. The most unserious federation ever. Back to hiring old men. If you guys know anything about Italian government, you'll be like, oh, this is just an everyday thing. It's nothing different going on here. But I agree about Pirlo. Like, I didn't want him to be the coach at all. Not in any world. Sorry, I was possessed for a while. So I was like happy at first. Cubone! Let's friggin' go! Let's friggin' go, Cubone! Level 15 though? What are we gonna do? Perfect timing, as I always just get settled into my workstation and ready to watch. It's an easy day today. Nice. Hey, oi oi net. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you indeed. I used to try to catch the Marowak over and over. Can I catch it? Not that I want to. I kind of want to raise a Cubone, you know? I want to go through the process. If I do Bullet Seed, though, it's going to, like, absolutely destroy. Let's just Spore. He's so weak, sadly? No! To me, it's not about the coach. It's more they won't try to implement any plan to change things. They immediately want to go back to old school 3-back manager. Yeah. Yeah. It's depression, man. It's actual depression to think about. But it's like I said, like, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. It's an absolute disaster class, that's for sure. But we should still be able to rise above. Do you know what I'm saying? Sup, Soldier Boy? Did you see the Doomsday trailer? I did. Thank you so much for the super chat. Zero. I did. It was pretty great. 06 is British. Wait, how do you know he's British? Where's that? Where's that? Where are we seeing this? I'm just reading the chat a little bit. But oh crap, that was my only Pokeball. Looks like I might have to go buy some before I continue. Might change up my team too. Are there higher level ones in the like upper levels? Anyway, Soldier Boy Zero. I did see the Doomsday trailer. It was amazing. I'm excited about it. The only part I didn't like, which is really funny, is what everyone said. Like, everyone didn't like when Captain America showed up. It wears the skull of its dead mother on its head. When it becomes lonesome, it is said to cry loudly. Poor little creature, my gosh. I might catch another one that's a male, because in lore, I'm like, the males are the ones that should only evolve. Do you know what I mean? Oh crap. Will I not be seen? Yeah, dodged. I'm dodging them for right now because I just want to see what levels the other Pokemon are at. Okay, so not so much higher. You mean Steve Rogers? Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, what is it? Oh my gosh, I forgot it. Not that I've ever cared about that character. Not that character, that like moniker, whatever it's called. Crap. Oh my gosh, I'm like level 17 though. I wonder what does anyone know the highest level that these guys can be in here? Because I want to catch like the highest level. Let's just Great Ball and pray. Did you always see Marek as a female? That's interesting. I feel like it's male because it like I really don't like the Cubone situation. I need them to like retcon it. Oops, I didn't mean to give a nickname. Whoop. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Dang, I'm talking about like 5 different things at once. I still want to talk about the football, and I want to talk about Doomsday, and I want to talk about Pokemon all at the same time. Don't think they're higher than those levels. I mean, I think 17 would be great if I could get 17 for a Cubone, but I think Cubone's way more rare in here. My hair right now, I look like a little schoolboy. What is even happening? It's my deep shirt here as well. What was I saying? Now I'm not talking about anything, even though I want to talk about everything. What is the name of Captain America's like alter ego in that whole thing? Because it's a thing. Ah, I got it. The Nomad. I knew it was an N. I was like, the Naturalist or something like that, but it's not Naturalist. It's Nomad. Like that's the character. I don't even know what to call him because he's still Steve Rogers, but he's like literally called Nomad or something for some stupid reason because he can't be Captain America, I guess. Yeah, Nomad. That's who that was. But that was the part of the episode that the trailer that I didn't like. Because I really don't like the whole like Steve Rogers can wield Mjolnir. Like, to me, it's really like corny, cheap cop out. I'm not a fan. And it's like they did it again. Okay, they did it once for Endgame, whatever. But they did it again. Goodbye, Arbok. They did it again for that, you know? And it's not what I want to see. What's up, Mortal Zeus? Are you excited for the 300 new mons? Yes, but I did make a post the other day about how I don't think that it will be 300 in the end. I really don't. It's a red herring. He's playing Johnny Storm. I would love that. There's no way. I mean, you know what's crazy is they brought Gambit into it, like Channing Tatum's Gambit, which is like a joke character. It's very weird that they made him Gambit, like for real. Like I know he was supposed to be Gambit in like for real in his own movie, but it was never good. It was never going to be good, so they didn't do it. And then they made him, like, as a joke, as a gag, they made him Gambit in the Deadpool movie, and now he's actually going to be Gambit in an Avengers movie. Why though? Just because? No, because you can see with now, I don't know if you saw Mortal Zeus, how many Pokemon were just revealed in that Making of Diamond and Pearl DVD. But just, that's like almost 100 more new Pokemon aside from the ones we actually got officially. Just think about how many were cut from the base game of Diamond and Pearl. The information that we have 300 new Pokemon in the dex is coming from development. So anything can change. See you later, Uda. Thanks for being here. Come back if you can. Always appreciate it. I didn't explain myself too well because I'm not running on enough coffee. And I'm scatterbrained right now because they're talking about X-Men and all kinds of stuff in the chat. What's up, fish lad? We're gonna bring in Ghastly. Giants, what's up? Y'all really need to have another stream with Lou too. Felt like you guys could keep going longer. Yeah, I know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We probably could have kept going much longer, but we had already streamed like for 4 hours the day before, you know. So I think that was a big part of it. We were all kind of tired, and Lou was tired too because he's been dealing with that whole thing that whole time. I'm glad you guys liked it, the episode. I definitely liked it. I was staying out of the fights, though, of course. I just try to, you know, I'm just here. Boom, 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 boom. Hope Jeff the Land Shark appears. That'd be crazy and very cool. Why was I using the other thing the whole time when Lick was there? I'm surprised Frostlass was designed so early. Yeah, right? I don't know how the timing of it all works. That's something to ask Lutu for sure. To me, it seems like what he was saying was that all of the Pokemon that were actually finalized in the game, maybe not all of them, but a good chunk of them were already made and just weren't in that batch of Pokemon. But that doesn't add up in my mind. I'm probably wrong about that because why would they be going through like tons of starter designs if that's the case, you know? So that's probably not the case. Though they do the starters like towards the end, so of designing apparently. Hoops and Soul just chilling while Lou and Dusty go on about fairy types. Yeah, for sure. I was saying my piece about fairy types, that's for sure. I prefer it when he's like Deadpool's pet, so it would be kind of funny. Deadpool's my favorite Marvel character, period. Always has been. I think I've said it on this channel before, but Deadpool has been my since the early 2000s, before he was cool. Before he was cool, he was my favorite. So Vamos, Kev. Is that the right word? Hola? What's up? I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I need to get Flamethrower so I can basically get rid of Flareon. That's what I need to do. Does anyone know where you get the TM Flamethrower? Oops. I did not mean to use Helping Hand. Why is that even a move? Obviously I know why it's a move, but why was it a move in this generation? Kind of weird. Oh, quick attack's not even gonna work. I'm so stupid. And Flareon still doesn't even have a fire type move. Why do I have Flareon? I think they might be saving some of their cards for whatever rebooted X-Men movie they do. I think so too. Rogue would be crazy. Rogue was like my crush back in the day. Not the movie ones. When they cast that one girl for the X-Men, the first X-Men movie to be Rogue, I was like distraught. She's nothing like the Rogue of the comic books to me. Rogue could still appear, but apparently her actress has health issues or something. What's her actress? Who's her actress? Who is acting as her? X-Men 97 covers the itch at least. X-Men 97 has been awesome. The most recent ones are kind of like, but I'm trying to run. Mike, you still here? I was still going to talk about football at some point. What am I facing? I'm facing the Ghost. Poison Ghost. Okay, Mike is still here. I can't wait for Spider-Man this week. I think I'm going this weekend to see Spider-Man, actually. That's going to be wild. Going to be wild. I hope that Jean is in the Spider-Man movie. That'd be just a really cool way to do it. Oh, dang. He's going to kill Voltorb. Speak. Don't die, Voltorb. You will live. Come on, live. Win calls it football instead of soccer. I've called it football for a very long time, so that's probably why. I'm gonna have to go all the way back already because I need to heal my whole team already. No, I was just saying, like, I don't think that it'll be the end of the world. I'm gonna go back to Marvel and Pokemon real soon, but just to finish the soccer talk, the football talk. I don't think it'll be the end of the world if we get Chiellini as a whatever project manager, and then dang, I move so much faster out here. And Mancini back. Mancini was good. Mancini was better than people think. He was dumb for choosing Jorginho in the middle. That was stupid, and that's why Jorginho missed the penalty kick, I think against Switzerland, and then he missed another one later on that really just destroyed our team, and that's why we didn't qualify that year. But I think it'll be good if they can just get it together. The main thing that I was going to say is what just happened with them. Sorry for the chat that's not knowing about what's happening. Essentially, there's just a whole bunch of politics and corruption in the Italian football federation, which is like a government of Italian soccer. But people should know that Italians are not good at governing. Ghostly. What else was I saying? Oh, it basically, the small rundown of the whole thing is, it shows that nothing was ever even going to change anyway. Like, we're still living in the same crap. And maybe Maldini would have changed something, but the problem is that Malago didn't. He basically just hired Maldini to literally save face, or like be a face of the whole project, but he didn't really want him to do any changing. So why'd you say Ghastly like James? Ghastly. Look, there he is. That's the best James voice, by the way. The original James. There's something different, man. Ew, Ghastly's back sprite looks like a bald man. Kinda. Spain the GOAT, though. I don't want to hear that. I don't even want to hear it. I supported Spain in the World Cup, but after that, I'm going straight back to being their rival. I don't think he looks like a bald man. He's got like stuff coming off of his bald head. You know, it's like gas, I guess. If I could hear like a phrase that James said, I could copy it like 1-to-1. That's how I am. So if I practiced it, I could definitely have it. But just to like come up with a phrase for James to say off the top of my head is like not as good. But I could do a James voice for sure. Can you do Meowth? I haven't heard it in so long. That's the thing, Jark. It's like, yeah. I don't know. I just don't remember really. What's it got going with that? Sometimes no, it's bad. It's bad. I can't remember what he says. Like that's the thing. Like he has like a New Yorker accent or something. It's crazy. But it's something like that anyway. I'd have to hear it. That sound effect is crazy. Meow. Oh yeah, he does say Meowth. That's right. Meowth. That's right. That's right. Something like that, but not that soft, obviously. That's right. Something like that. Making us eat worms? Worms! Worms! They're making us eat worms. It's something like that. The James impression is like, I can feel it in my soul, you know? That's like that's his whole voice. Spain for world president? No, bro. Spidey, oh no. The perfect crime. I feel like it's Bugs Bunny. That's like Bugs Bunny. But Meowth is kind of like Bugs Bunny. Not gonna lie. It's higher pitched than that. That's the thing. But I can't remember because I can't remember what he sounds like. I haven't watched that anime in so long. Can we talk about Spain cooking Argentina if we haven't? It was great. It was Spain won for football for sure. I know everyone's saying that, but Gambit and Nightcrawler were always my favorite. Nice. Nightcrawler is definitely super cool. Spider-Man's my hero. Anna Paquin is her actress. Now I want to look it up. I have to know. I feel like I would not be so happy with, like, Rogue has to be perfect, man. I'm gonna look her up right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so let me just, if I was a good streamer, I would actually be able to pull it up at the same time. Oh no, but this is the same girl. No, not this girl. This is the old Rogue. This better not be the same Rogue that they... Well, anyway, they're gonna reboot X-Men, bro. It's not gonna be the same. If you're talking about that, that's something completely different. Like, the Avengers, the X-Men that are gonna be in the Avengers are probably all gonna die or something. Because they're gonna reboot everything. That's what this whole Doctor Doom thing is. They're gonna reboot everything. Because the Fox X-Men universe is... I hated that. I hated that so much. Am I the only one? I wanted to scroll up a whole bunch. There was something else I saw. No, I can't keep up with everything that you guys were saying up there. I'm just gonna scroll to the bottom. The perfect crime. The twerp is twacking down our criminal operation. Twacking down? What is twacking down? I don't know. Working down? I don't know. Crazy how much of a character he is compared to the games. Yeah, for sure. Meowth in the anime equals goat. Meowth in the games equals random cat. Weren't you always hesitant about 300 new Pokemon? Yeah, because of that very reason of what I was saying earlier. I think it's real information, and it's like what I said from the beginning. I never change my stance on it, and I don't, guys, the more that time has gone on and the more that I've learned about Kurowashi and all whoever, you know, the leaker, the more I don't think he's actually a leaker. Well, He's technically a leaker because he leaked these things, but I don't think that he's actually a source of information. I think he might have a source, but yeah, I don't see it. So I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, the 300 new Pokemon. The 300 new Pokemon is information outside of him, and so my stance has never changed ever since I ever heard about that, which is that was information from in development, and they haven't cut any Pokemon yet. So it could just be that we get a normal size dex, and they used to have 300 Pokemon designs, but they cut them. You know what I mean? So that's always going to be an option. But I do think that it was an intentional piece of information. That is to say that they want to have a lot of new Pokemon. That is what my gut tells me. I'm like, oh, they want to have a lot of new Pokemon. That's why they started with such a high number. Who knows where the number will end? I don't know. And I could be wrong. You're right. They could be like, we're doing 300 Pokemon. Like, that's our goal. And they could totally be doing that. Haunter with the one red hand. What's that song from the Peaky Blinders? It's about Ireland's, like, the IRGC? So, like, the communist people. I don't even know. But, it's like a song about that. With the red bright hand. Something like that. Let's see if I can actually... Dang. I love Haunter in this game. Look how good Haunter looks. My goodness. Para. Oh boy. Come on, one more lick. Yeah, there you go, Kev. You got it. You know it. With the red right hand. About to make a name for myself here. That's what I wanted to say. Somebody was saying that Gambit was so funny, though. But Gambit, as a character, is not that funny. Like, he's not as funny as the Gambit of the Marvel Universe now. Or the Cinematic Universe. That water just sprayed back up in my face. Just did like a blop. I don't even know if you heard it in the microphone, but it's like on my forehead. Very weird. I missed so much. Hold on. That is the only live action rogue. Yeah. We need a better live action rogue. It's nostalgic. I think Wolverine carries it. Wolverine does carry it. Wolverine is the best part of that whole X-Men series, and the Wolverine movies are kind of the best part of that as well. I specifically think everyone slept on the one Wolverine movie where he's in Japan and he like is losing his powers. That's like an incredible Wolverine movie. The Wolverine is what it's called, I'm pretty sure. In the words of Wolverine, I don't think you guys make it out of this. You just let them know what happened here today, I imagine is what you meant. It kind of depends on from when this is like it should be content complete at the moment. Yes, Jorah, you're right, and that is something that I know when it's from. That's something I'm telling you here in a very vague way. KANN stands for Nonsense Network. Yeah, I'm trying not to say their name as much, but thank you so much for this super chat, Neth. It's a good super chat. Like, if the info was from June or May, it wouldn't change much. It was from much farther a long time ago. But if Kurwashi is legit, then it's from much sooner, and that would make a difference to me. But I just don't trust the Kurwashi Nonsense Network at this point. I hate that sound. Let's go to Voltorb. Credibility 0. Yes, I wouldn't say 0 because a lot of it is true, but does it? The backstory, is the backstory true? I don't think so. Yeah, but Gambit in Deadpool was like gosh, I don't know if I can say that word. I would just say satire. Satirical. Yes, satirical. The joke was his movie never got made and he's lived his whole life in the void. He might act differently as Gambit, who's part of the X-Men. Yes, Dark, that's true, but then it's like, is he even a good Gambit? Because I feel like his movie never got made because he's not a good Gambit. Like, I don't know. He's just got to look different, first of all, but also Gambit's suave and serious and crap. Just got to try to get to the Pokeball before this person. I don't know. I agree with you. Gendy, what's up? Jora, just think about it this way. Like, people knew about the 300 Pokemon a while ago. So, that just tells you everything that you need to know about it. Do I want 300 Pokemon? 100%. I want it more than anything, actually. I want it more than anything in Scarlet Violet. In Scarlet Violet. In Winds and Waves. Like, that's what I want more than anything. So, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I just can't see it as a real possibility. You did see my tweet. Like, think about that whole number that... So, it was an Eclipse tweet, and he was like, there's 230 cut Pokemon now in existence that we know of. From Gens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I guess, I don't know if he counted the ones in 7 that don't have a design, but just had a description. We don't know any from 8, and we know a few from 9. Like, them all together, actually, the few from 9 are just reused. So just new Pokemon designs. 230. That still doesn't equal, that's still missing so many to 300. I'm bad at math, so I'm not doing the math. Is it 90? It's not 90. Stupid. It's 60. Yes, 60. I'm still missing 60. Like, it's a lot. 300 is a crazy amount that, like, boggles the mind, you know? Like, I don't... Anyway, my hot take is I don't want 300. I do in my heart of hearts, but I understand why you wouldn't want 300 because of what I just said. Like, how do we even comprehend that many Pokemon all at once? How do our minds, like, take it? And, like, will we be ruined forever? You know? Will we, like, be spoiled? Because I think we'll be spoiled from that. I'm going to try to just continue. Oops. Come on, Cubone, Cubone, Cubone. The one Cubone I found was so weak. I need to find a higher level. But do you still think it's possible? Yes. Yes, I still think it's possible. Zombies! I need to sit back. I got this whole new chair, this desk that moves. I got an arm of this microphone that moves. Also, I can sit back and be nice and comfortable. And then, like, half the time that I'm recording for this or for the podcast, I'm, like, sitting hunched over instead of as far back as I can. Oh man, we're still doing these battles. Should I let No, I want Haunter as fast as possible, so we're gonna not let Ghastly die. Maybe Chading, because he can't get hit. The only world where I want 300 is if a majority of them are forms or split evolutions. I mean, I think that they would be, a good chunk of them will be forms. I definitely think that. But you never know. saying it right into the mic. I hear a lot of discourse around Pokemon games not trying enough when compared to other games in their genre, and even other Nintendo properties. A 300 dex, I can't imagine, would be a regular occurrence. No, it couldn't be regular. It couldn't be. I don't think that that's an option. It would just be for this specific game, I think. 200 would be cool. 200 would be great. Like I said, I think a lot, so I think 150, 151 would make so much sense because it's like literally the 30th year anniversary, you know, that whole thing. Purified and protected zone. What in the world? Why did none of y'all tell me this? I walked all the way back. Oh my gosh. I walked all the way back. I was just about to walk back again to the Pokemon Center. Well, now I know. The more you know. I was avoiding this person because I thought it was a battle. Child, I've purified this place. Gee, thanks. Where's my Cubone? I thought this was the last. I thought that was the last thing. I was like, dang, cool. The tower is really short. Nope. 300 sounds loony. Like the game devs are like, here you go. Rite of passage, bro. Yes, indeed, Shiny. No, I'm happy you didn't tell me. It made it more fun. What's up, A Fisher? Fisher. Wow. Sounds like a Shy Guy. $300 new Charizard forms, please. For real. Did you see the leak going around that HP is going to have Lumi back as a surprise guest this week? That'd be crazy. What a crazy leak. We definitely need him back. I just wish he had the black and red eyes. Oh, Gambit? Yeah. Yes. Yes. I agree. Just catching up. Reading some stuff. Anyway, going back to Cap as Nomad, I just really hated that whole, like... Yeah, the exchange. Like, that's what they're going to end it on because they're like, this is fan servicey. I really... Talking about Endgame... I liked, I loved Infinity War. I thought that was a genius movie. Like, they actually lost. Incredible. But if they're going to do that again, that's going to be kind of sucky. That was not my point at all, but I just bunny trailed real hard. But basically, what I was trying to say was I loved Infinity War, but I didn't like Endgame a lot because of how much fan service there was. It was really kind of annoying. Guys, someone's trying to hack into my Twitter, just so you guys know. They've been trying for months. I get sent authentic. Why can't I say this word? Authentication. Oh my gosh. Why can't I say it? I know how to say it. Because I'm reading it. Which is weird. I keep getting sent codes. I can't talk today. I feel bad. Like sent to me, but they can't do anything because they don't have my phone. But I feel like eventually they will get in, so I'm scared. Same, Infinity War is amazing. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I didn't love Endgame as much. Then again, I watched it. That was how I felt after I watched it in the theater the first time, and then I didn't watch it again after that until this year was the first time I watched it for a second time. Because that's who I am. Like, as you guys know, I don't replay Pokemon games. I don't rewatch movies either. Like, I rarely rewatch movies. It has to be years later so that it's like a new experience. That's like my whole thing. It felt new. Like, I didn't remember everything. I mean, I did remember. Wait, no! Hold on. Stop. No. Let me just see what we got going on. Yes. On Twitter? Yeah, on Twitter. It's terrible. Me trying to get Soul for speaking out. Oh my gosh. Insane. Let's use somebody else. Who needs it? Who needs it the most? Flareon's on his way out, so I kind of want to keep Voltorb as long as I can, but I really do need to. Let's try. Just block him? I can't. It's not somebody doing it. I don't know who's doing it. All I know is I get literal text messages. And it's just like sending codes. Like I got probably 6 text messages in a row. Sending an what the can I say this word? I was so close. I was like, I know it now. I need to hear it. I need to hear the word. Anyway, they're sending codes. I feel like freaking Porky Pig right now. It's funny. I call my mom Porky Pig because she's from Italy, right? So a lot of times she like can't think of a word in English, and she'll like she'll try to say the word like 20 times, and then just switches to like a different word, that's what you do when you're learning languages essentially. And dang, these are all freaking normal type moves. And Poison Sting. This was a bad call. We're gonna swap. Whatever. I think 300 designs is doable, but I don't think that on top of returning Pokemon, we'd get 300 high-quality models or 300 unique spawn locations or 300 unique animations for the hover scooter thing. I don't know. That's the whole thing, is they've been working on all that. So I think we might, actually. The thing is, I made a tweet. If you think of it this way, apparently, I don't know where I heard this. I must have gaslit myself into believing this. I looked everywhere for it because I was literally making this tweet to make the point. But the point was, I had heard somewhere online, like not leaks or anything, that they were remaking all the new models of the Pokemon that are in Winds and Waves. So that would be like all of them. Pikachu, all of them. New and old. So if you think of it that way, if they had to remake all the old Pokemon models that they added in, why not just make a whole bunch of new Pokemon? You know what I mean? Does it make sense? It makes sense to me. It's like, okay, we're going to remake basically every Pokemon in this game we're making from scratch. That's my point. It's like, we're making Pikachu from scratch. We're making Lucario from scratch, no matter what. So why not make 300 new ones and then just make 200 old ones new again, you know? Because they're just building the whole time. Do you know what I mean? So in the end, it ends up being, we made 500 new models for Pokemon Winds and Waves. And animations and all that jazz. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the map seems massive. Yes, it does. Dark, that's my biggest struggle with wanting 300 designs can be cool, but how would they execute things in the region that makes sense? Noah Lola, please, with 30 mons in the same grass. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Alola didn't have enough Pokemon. That's the main thing that you probably got tired of. 300 good designs means nothing if my first impression of them is them posing in a field. Is them posing in a field. Yeah. T-posing. That, I got it. I figured it out. Not A posing, T-posing in a field. See, I don't care as much because Pokemon to me is Pokemon designs. So as long as we would get art and like information on each one of those, that'd be incredible. I'm paralyzed. That makes sense considering Pikachu's new model and battle animation. Yeah, but I feel like they do remake like the most popular Pokemon. I just don't know where I heard it. I think it was Centro that posted it. Was like they're remaking every single Pokemon model in Winds and Waves, which is crazy. But yeah, it would make sense. It would make everything make sense at least. And of course, we saw Pikachu's new model in the trailer, but that was it. I don't know. So they said the same things for Swish, and we didn't get any new models when the game released. Yeah, Gendy, it's like, I don't know for sure. Like I said, I think it was Centro, so you take it with a big grain of salt there. Everyone should be weary about the Skies information. I know we're talking about Skies. I hope that their Skies thing is available. I think there will be soaring in the game, but again, that comes from Kurwashi, so take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain. Key. Channeler Jennifer. It's always Ghastly. How many Ghastlies? I will say one thing about this game, man. There just wasn't enough Pokemon at the time. Which is crazy because there was 151 in this game. I guess 150. But you know, like, there was no old Pokemon. That's what I'll say. I guess that's it. There was no old Pokemon. Only having diving for a game called Winds and Waves would make sense. Yeah, I agree. I hope it does make sense that there would be some, and there are definitely some good leads for there to be some flying in Winds and Waves. But could I outright confirm it? Not really, and so we either go off of what Kurwashi said, or we wait for confirmation. Dang, I've just been using Ghastly this whole time, and I'm not even mad. I am mad that I don't have a Cubone yet, though. Like another one. Sky Islands. Sky Islands would be so cool, but I just don't... I mean, we've seen the map, guys. Like, where's the Sky Islands? Ghastly, no! I wasn't paying attention. Let's see if... Yeah, you can do a Parasect. Forgot about that cry. Wait, why am I doing grass on a poison? No. Finish off this coffee. I actually still have another gulp. Something like Sky Islands. Can you see underwater points of interest on the map? Apparently, Kev. Oh, on the maps? Yes. Yes, we can. So that's really the thing, right? Like, we've seen the map. We know that there's parts of the map that are probably underwater. I mean, we've seen parts of the map that are underwater. But there's no, like, direct thing that says that's underwater. So I guess you could argue it. It just looks like that would be part underwater. There's no confirmation. I'll definitely say that. But we have also seen the map where Cubone! Dang it. The same thing. The thing about the map is we've seen like the names of the locations as well, so we know that there's specific places that are for underwater, you know? And there's no specific like flying islands or anything. There's a wind temple, right? I think, if I remember correctly. And that is really everything. Is there a special map for diving? It seems that way. It's really not confirmed. But when you look at the maps, you can see, because there's multiple different maps. There's, you know, the map that everyone uses, which is like a beta map, essentially. And then there's like all of the level map, the one that's what is the like terrain map, I think. Yeah, I told you they didn't get any higher. Not even level higher than level 15 though, Shiny. I mean, they really use Shy Guy's voice for that whole thing. Anyway, winds and waves, guys. What should we talk about in the podcast tomorrow, guys? Give me some ideas. I've got to come up with an idea. There's not a podcast tomorrow, but we record on Tuesdays, and I don't even know. I don't know. We are in the drought. It's crazy because we keep getting things that happen in the Pokemon community, but it's like they're not even... It's like they're here and then they're gone, and then we're just back in this drought. Like, we're just in the drought and we get little, like, drops of water, essentially. Ooh. Gonna have to use that on Cubone. Did I battle that person? What? I didn't know you could just catch a Haunter. I'm out here leveling up this Ghastly. I don't think I even got freaking Pokeballs. I'm a fool. I went all the way there. I knew there was something else I needed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Who would have ever thought, guys? But that's cool. They show both of them. If you get the feeling of being watched in the darkness when nobody's around, Haunter is there. Nope. Is this the last? Yep, it is. No, wait. I'm not ready to battle yet. It's crazy. The ghost was Marowak, which is so weird. I do not like Marowak's shiny sprite in this this game. Like, what's going on with that? The left eye, like, or right eye? Right eye? Yeah, right eye. They should have just, if they removed the right eye completely, it would have looked a lot better. But yeah, I'm not impressed with Marowak in this game, though I love Marowak with all my heart. No, I've been busy for like the last hour. I was missing stream. Sorry, Sora. But it's okay. You can always just watch the rest later. Thanks for being here. Sounds redundant, but I could rewatch the WeWatch trailer and see if there's anything new that jumps out or gives some credibility to new leaked info. Not bad, not bad. I forgot you can find him, to be honest. I swear Island 17 is named Floating, so not sure though. Maybe 18. I don't know, maybe there's like 1 or 2 floating islands, you know? But so do we know if they made 300 beta designs that could have made a soul? Do we know if they made 300 beta designs they could have made more, to be honest? I'm not sure what your point is, Zeus, if you want to rephrase that for me. Concerning the map, does anyone remember how diving appeared when you used the map in Gen 3? I imagine Weewa will be the same. How do you mean, Gendy? I don't actually know. Not that I've played Gen 3, so I don't actually know. Potential new ocean-themed Pokemon we never had access to before due to not having diving. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about an idea. That's fun. I think that would take, unfortunately, too much work for us in the amount of time that we have to do it. And what I mean by that is, like, I would have to study that tonight. And I don't know if the boys would do that as well. I think we might talk about leaks, because we never finished talking about them. That might be the play. We were going to stream about the rest of the leaks, and then all of a sudden, that DVD came out, and, you know, it was crazy. Can I catch this Marowak? I can't catch this Marowak, right? No, that's what Shiny, you were saying you were trying to catch the Marowak. But you can't actually catch it. Right? You can't actually catch this Marowak. That's what I wanted to talk about, actually, was the male-female thing for Marowak. So this Marowak is a female. And it makes sense with, like, it being its mom or whatever. Can you catch it, though, Shiny? Or are you saying, yeah, this is the one I tried to catch? I don't know why I'm so yawny. Maybe I'll try Leech Life. Problem is, like, cannot catch. Okay, cannot catch. Bro, we're gonna kill Parasect. Try it. I was going to try it, actually. But the thing is, I didn't bring enough Pokeballs, I don't think. Oops! I didn't get to try it. That super effective hit happened. Dun, 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 dun. Dang it. Okay, I'm okay with it being a girl now that it's like canon to this game, though. Like, so the thing is, for me, Cubone's lore doesn't make any sense at all, and it makes me kind of upset. It slaps it away. Nice. And I've been trying to, like, retcon it with, like, the whole beta Pokemon Pokedex thing, but I still can't even make it make sense either. Cubone, the thing that bothers me about Cubone is that Cubone is like a little dino creature. And it takes the skull of its dead mother. Right. But the skull of its dead mother looks nothing like Marowak's. Like, skull. It's so confusing. This is what I'm saying. If its dead mother were to die, it would, and its dead mother was a Marowak, Marowak's already wearing a skull mask that it evolved from its mother. It's like the chicken and the egg kind of thing. It's like a weird circle that doesn't work with its mother specifically, because it taking the skull of its mother is like, this is not the same skull. Like, wouldn't it take the one that Marowak was wearing? Or does it take, like, Marowak's true skull underneath the skull that Marowak wears? And Marowak has, like, this weird, like, really, like, horns and other things that it's got going on, because it's not the same skull. And it looks nothing like Marowak. And that is what bothers me the most about that whole thing. So, in my way to make it make sense, to me, it's the male that should evolve. So, like, they really should have made it a specific male evolution to Marowak. Like, Marowak should be the male evolution. Marowak are the male Cubones that took their mother's skull, the skull that Cubone wears, and then when Cubone, the male Cubone, evolves, the skull evolves with the Cubone into this Marowak, which is a completely different skull. Does that make sense? Because it makes sense to me. It should be a male-only evolution. And the mother let's say the mothers that don't die could be Kangaskhan's. But then Kangaskhan's skull doesn't really look like that Cubone skull either. They should have just made a mother that had that same structure of a head, I guess. So that's why when I think of like the cut Marowak evolution, I think it was. There was a cut Marowak evolution from Gen 1, and she would hold a little baby like Cubone in her arms, which actually this whole thing became Kangaskhan essentially. So I was trying to make that all work, but that also has the same kind of issue going on. So anyway, that's my issue with it all. Hopefully that makes sense. I do want to talk about the Orca and Dolphin. Unless we haven't seen natural Marowak. Yeah, I guess. But then, like, yeah, I don't know. We've never seen a Marowak unskulled. I mean, we haven't really seen a Cubone unskulled either. We just assume. It's like, what is Cubone anyway? I guess, you know what I think? This is the thing that makes the most sense. You ready? I think that Cubone is really a Charmander, and its dead mother would be Charizard, because Charizard has those horns that Cubone's skull has. You know, the skull that Cubone wears. It looks way more like a Charizard head, skull, whatever, than a Marowak. That's for sure. I don't know. It still doesn't add up totally, but to me, it's very makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you would think like a regional form would make a lot of sense, but they didn't even do it. Yeah, why is the mother wearing a skull? Maybe it's just an ever-revolving door, each generation wearing its mom's skull, but then it still doesn't make sense. And you know what? It didn't have to even be just like a male specific. It could be like that. It's just the ones that survive wear their mother's skull. I don't know. It's so confusing. It's stupid. And I love this line. Easy solution. So instead of us getting Guardia, the beta evolution, they can say Marowak is actually wearing a skull mask that evolved alongside it, but its head shape is actually closer to Cubone's. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But like, where are the mothers that didn't die? You know? That makes sense, but yeah, what does Cubone Charmander evolve into? Charmeleon? Kind of. I mean, Marowak is much smaller. I think it evolves into Marowak. It doesn't evolve into like Charmeleon anymore once it takes the skull, you know, and the depression. Because what makes it a ground type? Like, what makes Charmander a ground type and change colors, you know, and lose the flame tail? Anyway. Maybe I'll make a video about it one day. It departed to the afterlife. That's so sad. Before I go on, though. Kanto Marowak should have been a Solomon like Blood Moon or Saluna. Yeah, but they didn't have that at that time, you know? Arceus was smoking crack. Basically, it doesn't make any sense. And by Arceus, you mean Game Freak. Like, I'd really like to just understand. I just don't think that they cared at that point. Like, it didn't matter. But to the logical mind, it really hurts. It's a regional Charmander. That would make sense if it was they weren't in the same region. Like, it's the Kanto region, you know? That's the problem. The biggest problem. I've been purified. But the problem is, can't see how many great balls I have left. Oh, 8. I don't need to go anywhere. Give me a second. There we go. What's up, Yummy? Do you think we would get the red-eyed crocodile skink as its own mon? Yes, I hope so. I was gonna make a tweet about that too, because I made one about, you know, it being Salandit, which would be cool, but even after I myself making that tweet, I was like, this is probably not what's gonna happen. It would be more likely that it would be its own. Marowak's skull's mask isn't actually a skull. I think Cubone is wearing the real skull of Marowak. Yeah, but what? Marowak's skull isn't its actual skull. Okay, yeah, right. That's what I was saying as well, but it's weird. It's still very weird. It's like, okay, but why is it wearing a skull on top of its... I guess its head... I don't know. Why wouldn't it be shaped like it? It boggles my mind. I think, you know what the plot hole is in that whole thought? Is that if a Marowak, or if a Cubone evolves, if the Marowak is the mother, why does it have the skull? There's also that. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it wearing a skull if it's a mother? Team Rocket? You guys destroyed the Cubone. Oh my gosh, I gotta do these battles. Wait, let me go get the Cubone. I gotta go get the Cubone before I do this. 3? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Run away! They specifically say it's his mother's skull, though, is the thing. It gains a ground type, loses the flame because maybe the mom buries itself and somehow leaves a skull behind for its Cubone to take. I don't know, very odd. Also that. Want to hear something even wilder? What if Cubone just picked up a random skull believing it was his mother's, but it's an orphan who never knew his parents? Wow, Gendy, that's deep and dark. What am I fighting? I'm fighting a Zubat. Kill it with lightning. The Pokedex has fed us so much misinformation for generations. I agree. You can never trust a Pokedex. Boom. A baby Cubone's head is too soft, and because it has no mother to protect itself from prey, it wears its mom's skull, then evolves into Marowak and develops its own skull as it adapts. I guess that is the only explanation. Welcome back, Uda. We're fighting Zubats. Would you have ever imagined? Would that mean that this entire time we've gotten the stunted growth Cubone line in some region like Executor? We'll see what kind of creature it really is. Maybe. That'd be crazy. But they kind of already did that. Then we got a Alolan Marowak, which evolves from a normal Marowak, which is a ghost type. Like, do you know what I mean? They were like trying to call back to this, but did it unsuccessfully, in my opinion. Like, you know, wait, it's flying type. Cubone deserves happiness. I agree. I really don't like Golbat in this game, and I like Golbat a lot, but that sprite is yucky. No way, so we just got an even angrier Marowak. That doesn't count. It definitely doesn't count. But that's what I mean, is like, it also doesn't make any sense. It's like they were trying to reference this Marowak in this game where it's like, oh, it was a ghost, because Marowak is not a ghost. But what I just did was battle a ghost Marowak. You know? Did he say I'm never gonna forget this? I'm gonna go to Italy and back in 2 days. Wait, what do you mean? The way you wrote that didn't make sense. You're leaving in 2 days to go to Italy, right? Is that what you're saying? You're not going there for 2 days and coming back, because that's what it said. So what's the best place to visit in Italy? There's so many. Depends where you're going, bro. Where are you going? North or south? We seeing brand new day in 2 days. 2 days till it's a brand new day. Indeed. I'm hype. I am hype about that too. It's legit. Alone again? Kev, what? Great band? Brand New Day is maybe the band? Was that a band? Neff, I think it's coming out this weekend for us too, in the US of A. We're just gonna heal just cause, why not? But I also want to go get, oh crap. She's a repel. Why do they make you walk slow through here? I mean, I know why actually. It's because it's supposed to be like a place where, what are they called? A cemetery. So like, you're supposed to be respectful. I'll be running around in a cemetery. That's why they did it. But, come on. I just need a little bit of speed. Watch when I go out into Lavender Town. Dang, man, that was a lot of floors. I remembered this tower being really tall, I should say. You're not alone, Kev. Cubone is alone. You're among friends. Oh, Cubone. Do I get the gold chariot? Do I float through the ceiling? What is happening? I'm singing a song of theirs. I thought it was of their LOLs. You guys get it on the 31st, so we get it on the 29th. Dang. It's because Tom Holland's British, isn't it? Uda, why are you trying to hack Soul? Someone's trying to hack me, Uda. Is it you? Feels like it's time for a regional Magikarp. Fish lad likes the fish. I'm good without that. I definitely don't need that. But for you. I'm finally getting my team together, guys. Excited. Oops. Pushed the wrong button. Only problem is I need flamethrower. Freaking Haunter. Wait, what? I was pushing the back buttons like you do in like Pokemon Home and stuff. Goodbye, Ghastly. It was fun, but I pretend like I evolved it. Now we need to get Cubone, Bone. Cubone, Bone. Ah, the team feels so much better. It's feeling good. What I really need to do is go to the shop. That's what I'm doing right now. So do you think we're going to get a swordfish this gen? Oh, yeah, that's what you guys were talking about. Is there not a shop here? It's very possible, especially after that swordfish leaked. Are there swordfish, though, in Southeast Asia? I know we have them here in Florida, so that's tropical. It's possible. What the... Only have great balls? Guys, you know what I realized last time? It's crazy. But I can fly. Oh, wait, before I do that, I got fly last time. How cool was that? First, I need to go here and see if I have flamethrower. I got fly, see? Water pulse? Can anyone learn that? Nidoking, of course. I can't remember if I wrote down. I usually write down like all of my Pokemon's move sets that I want to do, but I don't know if I actually did this time. I just did it like a month ago. I looked and I was like, these are the moves that these Pokemon are gonna get. Dang, no flamethrower. I forget who I was gonna give Flamethrower to. It was either Marowak or Nidoking. I think it was Marowak that I was gonna give it to. Hold on, I'm gonna look really quick because I think I wrote it in a note on my phone. They're trying to hack me. I did. Marowak was the one with Flamethrower. Okay. I wonder if Cubone can even learn that. I woke up again. What'd you do? Fall asleep, Mike? I'm about to fall asleep, to be honest. I'm like drowsy. Right now. Let's finish this friggin' tower. We don't need fire types. Oops, not summary. Watch, now that I go in there, I'm going to find a Cubone that's a male and level 16 or 17. Soul angered big Yahoo? What is that? He's on your tail? I don't know what it means. Clownfish live in Southeast Asia, so maybe we'll finally get a line of the ocean's clowns. That's funny. Clownfish Pokemon would be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, it would be. It would be kind of iconic. Wait, I was talking about some swordfish. Hold on. I think it would be funny if it's a fish with a sword. Spidey-O, did you see the leaked one? Or I guess it's not leaked, the cut one. So isn't their new goal is having 300 new mons? They were going for that. Yes, I think they were going for that. We're getting a Veluza Evo, I'm calling it. I hope so. I love Veluza, as is. Specifically the shiny is just beautiful. Crap. I went literally every wrong way. Cubone, bone. I don't even think Cubone says that. Oh, how cute! What a perfect little Pokemon. Seriously though, the back sprite is perfect. Haha, I'm gone. You see this? Do you see the skull though? It's a freaking Charizard skull. They did it on purpose. This is the thing about the skull. This is the problem with your whole skull theory, Gendy and whoever else had said that. Sir Donner or some Sir. The skull of Cubone, the one that it takes from its mother, is too big to fit under Marowak's mask skull. Tell me I'm wrong. It doesn't fit. You say that it's the easiest explanation, but it's not. When I look at Cubone's skull, it has two giant horns sticking out of it that wouldn't fit in Marowak's like little horn ear things. Sir Donner. Sirunster. I heard a Ghastly. Wish this thing wasn't a maze. I don't want to run into a Ghastly. I want to run into a Cubone. I'm still sitting so poorly right now. Look at that skull. It even has things that like pop out the bottom. How are those fitting inside of Marowak's mask skull? Like, your skull is that big. Like, that's a big skull. It even fits on top of Cubone's head. You know what I mean? This is a debate for the ages. Pretty sure the most popular pet fish in Southeast Asia are beta fish. Would be kind of cool. Oh, that would be so cool. Those things are awesome. Would make really good Pokemon. Though they do remind me of Lumineon a bit. Guys, that new Lumineon, I guess it's not new, but the Lumineon evolution thing, man, that's my favorite. What's your guys' favorite of the new newly revealed cut Gen 4 Pokemon? No, I can't escape. Marowak has tiny horns under the mask. But look at its skull. It's much bigger. Cubone! Crap, don't you kill him. Don't you kill him. No, 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 no! Oh, that healing thing's coming up anyway. Kind of fun that I got Haunter. What a great Pokemon. With his red right hand. Anyway, my favorite of all of them is 100% that Lantern, or not Lantern, Luminion counterpart evolution, whatever the heck you want to call it. That's my top two. Nice. Candy Mouse? Oh, Candy Mouse, the Swirlix mouse thing. That's a good one. The Swordfish Man. Yeah, I love that one as well. That is definitely a very good one. Dang, I probably could have killed that. Beta Infernape with short hair, number 3. Super Saiyan Infernape. I don't know which ones you guys are talking about. Number 3 is like the number 3. I'm trying to think of what number 3 would be. Beta Piplup, cute. Yes. Which one though? We are Cubone. We carry the bone. It's true. Beta Dialga and Palkia for sure. Yeah, those are good. I mean, specifically Palkia is really good. No, I knew it. Don't you use the freaking curse on me again. Okay, good. This might kill him anyway, though. I wonder if he'll have Confused Ray, because on my Ghastly, I removed something for Confused Ray. Dang, no, they removed Lick. Oh, you idiots. Dang, maybe I should evolve my Ghastly instead then. That sucks. Isn't there a move relearner, like, that I can use already? He ended himself. Definitely the Piplup and Empoleon beta is nice. Going for 300 new mons is crazy, even if it is early. Do we know if SB had the same? We don't know. The first draft with the bubble foam coat. Nice. I actually like the second one like a lot. I wish that Piplup was that one. The one with like the white coat. It's still Piplup, but it had like that white like coat on it instead of the bubbles. The Hummingbird. Draw, that's such a freaking good one. Move Relearner is on 2 island, I believe. On the second island. Relearner. That might not be worth it for me. I might just evolve my Ghastly. Oh, no. Thank you, though, Autumn. So when are you finishing ZA? Maybe never. No, I think I will eventually. Maybe. Maybe next year sometime. You know? Oops. When does Ghastly evolve into Haunter? I mean, you can catch it as early as 21, so that's kind of weird, but, you know, I know how Pokemon stuff works. I mean, it doesn't actually matter that much. Let me see what Haunter. I was going to give Haunter a specific moveset as well. Oh, I didn't actually pick the moves. I just put Ghost, Sleep, Psychic, and Grass. So Hypnosis for Sleep. Could give him a Grass move, but I don't have a... Is Nightshade a Ghost move? I forget. I thought it was a dark type. It is a ghost type move. Why is Lick so much stronger? Hold on. That's why. These are terrible moves. Oh my gosh. Next year. So do we know if the seed is the third legendary? I'm going to make a post about that. We don't know, just to answer your question. I would have a favorite, but I'd have to look at the whole list again to decide. You should do it. It's so fun. I like almost know them all by heart at this point. It won't happen. He's given up probably like champions. Sora, I'm probably going to tweet that out real soon, but like I'm so done with champions and Pokopia. I'm literally just waiting to see if Pokopia's DLC has anything interesting before just selling it on eBay. Like I'm so done. The only reason I had it was to play with like you guys, and that hasn't been fun for me anyway, so I'm just like, yeah. Lick is physical in this game, so Haunter hits pretty weak with it, even with stab. True, but it was hitting these ghosts pretty hard. The problem is there's probably not going to be many other ghosts that I'm going to be battling. Trade Evo. I'm not going to be trade Evoing anything, obviously. Yeah, that Beta Luminion is peak. I love it so much. Level 25 for Haunter Evolution. Okay. Ain't no way, bro. You're gonna wait till next year. Well, I just won't have anything. I mean, I will. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to beat this game. I really want to beat this game, you know? I don't have to face the old guy, right? I'm just saving him. I probably should just read what he said. Coffee. Coffee. Where's the coffee gone? Coffee. Oh yeah, so I forgot to ask, did you learn your lesson not to disrespect election types after the stream? Yes. And I got lucky. The skies have cleared. But yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning, Yami. Like, if you watch the beginning of the stream, I explained the whole thing. It's crazy. It was crazy that happened. I was laughing so much. Like, it was comical. It was like, are you serious? Right when I was talking bad about electric types, like, the power goes out. Like, they were seriously mad at me. Imagine Soul tries the Pokopia DLC. I don't think I'm going to. Because I haven't even gotten anywhere in that game. Wait, was Haunter not a trade Evo? It evolves naturally? No, it evolves with trade evolution. I'm just not doing that. I'm just keeping it as Haunter. I'm scared to say anything because the last time I said something bad about a Pokemon, the power went out. But I like Haunter more than Gengar. I don't even like Gengar that much. I only like Haunter in the whole line. If Yellow Shellos happens, yeah. I still haven't seen them all. What? Shiny, go look at them. What? How can you sell it though? It doesn't have a card. You can still sell it, I'm pretty sure. It does have a card. It has the code on the card, so you're selling the code essentially. Oh, man, guys, I gotta go to the dentist. My gums are like, what's the word? Rebelling against my mouth. Do you think Houndour is gonna evolve into Cerberus? I hope so. That would be crazy awesome. I need it. It's like I said in the tweet, like, I think that there could definitely be some Greek inspirations going on. Coughing's a poison type. I really have nothing. Nidoking doesn't even have a ground type move. Does Cubone? Bone Club? Will Cubone survive? We're about to find out. Come on, Cubone. Throw the bone. Oh my gosh, it has Levitate? Well, there goes that. I guess I don't need ground type moves. Let's try Haunter. Especially given the potential Greek influence. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can you even sell a key card that isn't key card a code? Yeah, but you still are selling the code, I'm pretty sure. Thought of a potential topic. Are we getting any more Mega Z forms in Gen 10? Maybe. That's a good topic for sure. I don't think we could like talk about it for long. It's a good tweet topic though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's these. Yeah, same. There's Pokemon games out, but not any I want to play. Me is still waiting for the reason for Mega Z to exist for real. Based Souls base. That's it. You're gonna get nightmares with Gengar now. No, I rebuked that. No Gengars in here. That's literally my opinion. Haunter's just as cool as Gengar. Haunter will defend me against the nightmares. Yes, Sora, I agree. Am I seeing some G-Max Gengar love in here since it solos all? I mean, I think G-Max Gengar is way better than Gengar. It looks more like Haunter, so, you know. Maybe we should confuse him. Oh, that early sprite of Gengar that is nearly all black is peak. I think the Sugimori art of it originally is peak, but I don't know. Everyone loves Gengar so much, but it's just like a little guy. I don't really like it that much. I never got the hype. Now, Haunter used to be one of my favorite Pokemon. And so it is still one of my favorite Kanto Pokemon at the very least. I don't know which sprite you're talking about though. I'm thinking about like the drawing, but that's not it. Like where it's just like a shadow. Maybe that is the sprite, like the Pokemon Green sprite. You know? A Drowsy. You think Haunter can take a hit? Always see him as a Cheshire Cat. Yeah, he does look like that. He does remind me of that. Dang, that didn't do anything. I thought I was going to do so much more. Like, what's the point, Haunter? I need Lick. Crap. Oh, because he's freaking Poison type. The reason I have Haunter on my team is to, like, literally fight Psychic types. But I think there's no answer. Why is he even Poison type? We're gonna go with the Duck, because the Duck has knockoff. Drowsy always gets me. It always gets me too. It's just how I am. You guys know me now. Like, this is the real me. When I... Oh, you... I'll fly in the sky. I have like these like I don't want to call them triggers because that's like the worst thing to call them, but just little things that like I used to know a girl and she would call them like nodes, but they like basically trigger me to like say something or think of something. Like I will think of something else because of something I just heard or said. Same with like songs in my head, stuff like that. So every time I see Drowsy, I'm like, I gotta say that Drowsy thing. I don't have to. Like, it's not like absolute need, but just makes me want to. No! Get me out of here. You can't pull the It's a Man in 2026. I can't? Wait, who was I? Oh, you're talking about Gengar? Gengar is a man. I feel like I never say that anymore, but I would like to start saying it again. Why not? You know? I know Nodes. Maybe it wasn't Nodes. I don't know. She was an interesting girl. But I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. It was a long time ago. I want to read the chat. Hold on. Y'all, any other good ideas for episodes for us to record on Hidden Power? Anybody? I feel like it's something most usually won't say since everyone loves regular Gengar. Yeah. So you can't talk negatively about men anymore. No Miss Andry. You support Jellyfish Man. I love Jellyfish Man. Jellyfish Man looks friggin' cool. That's a monster, man. That's a Japanese kaiju. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a man. It's a Japanese kaiju. No, I cannot have Cubone in the front, man. He doesn't know what he's doing. Haunter's a goner. You guys should check out the regional Ghastly line. That's Dragon type from Xenoverse fan game. Pretty sick. Ooh. Maybe the topic could be about Greek god inspirations and maybe briefly about how bad Horizons is. That's funny. I don't know. That one might not work for the boys. But I don't know. Maybe. Especially when you like most men design like HPP, DPP, beta stream. What? How many HPDP? What's going on here? Gosh, man. I think you might mean stim soul. I'm low-key the same way with random catchy names or phrases. I mean, that wasn't the word back in the day, but maybe it is. Dragon type? I think I will. Yeah, exactly. Sonic Boom does that for me as well. Bring it back, Soul. A Gengar regional form that's similar to Venom could be cool. That's wild. An episode about Cynthia because Dusty hates her for some reason. For real. For real. Oh, the music of the series. I kind of like that too. The music one, Gendy, you've been begging for? Problem is I just don't know all the music. Like, I'll hear it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I know it. But like off the top of my head, I don't know what like my top 5 are. You guys remember. And like I'm experiencing this music all again for the first time and there's a lot. I'm just gonna finish this. I'm not going back down. I need to get out of this tower. It's crazy how many Ghastly there are compared to Cubone. Like I haven't even found one. No. Let me go. The music of Pokemon games has always been important as the Pokemon themselves. Oh, that's bold. That's a bold statement. I'm hyped for you, Soul, since you're close to the Poke Flute, which means you can finally get to Fuchsia City and the Safari Zone, aka Scyther. Nice. There's a lot. There's a lot I'm trying to get, actually. They're all female. Level 15. Almost in the same spot, too. Who's the better Cubone? No, let's go. We need to run. Well, then get Familiar Soul. That's why I dislike SV so much. The music does not exist. It's like 2 or 3 themes, though Zero's music was good. There's definitely a lot. There's some iconic music, but it is like on replay. Bro doesn't enjoy music. I love music. You talking about SV? Where are the bangers? A level 17 male. I gotta do it. What? 1 hit from the Bone Club? Is that not like a double? I don't know. I've grown kind of fond of my little Cubone. Do I really want to just trade her away? Just because? Tail whip. ZA's is not that. I mean, okay, ZA's soundtrack is good, but it has the same issue, right? I'm so sick of the theme, and I haven't played ZA in months. I never want to hear it. Kev, I'm not saying that out loud. ZA music is peak, but it's like what I just said. It's just those same 2 themes like 20 times. Let me say that again. Like 20,000 times. It's just 1 level. And it's a male, though. Oh, crap. This dude's got like 20 Pokemon. Gosh, why don't I sit up? Why don't I sit up? Oops, sorry. Come a little closer. All right. Take a little sip of water. Imagine hating the Lumiose Night theme. I hate it because I've heard it so many times and done. Poke flute time. Lock in. Absolutely. I mean, saying that reminds that people are actually still expecting WeWatch to be worked on right now. That's funny. I think it's still being worked on, but like in a low capacity. If we learned anything from these leaks and this DVD is that they tend to work on the games like as long as they possibly can. I don't know. We'll see. Dang, Horn Attack is wild. So I pray for those unfortunate souls. ZA didn't need any saving since it was all peak throughout. Oh, Kev did just speak some truth, though. PLA outclassed ZA in music by miles. I mean, it's a whole different vibe, that is true. But I gotta agree, because the music was just so good. I think PLA's music is one of the best in the whole freaking series. I might replay that game, guys. Been thinking about it a lot. But I'm not like Dusty, guys. I will not abandon this game and start another one. I will finish this game. I do not start games to not finish them. What a crazy sound that is. Music is equal. I can't agree. One of my favorite, I think like 3 of my favorite Pokemon songs are from Legends Arceus. For real though. One of them is the Dialga Palkia Origin battle theme. My goodness. It's one of the best songs in the whole freaking... What? Oh, I thought this said Voltorb is trying to self-destruct. I'm like, what does that mean? Wait. I've never been one to self-destruct. No. Yes. Wouldn't say peak, maybe peak of a building, since that's all you can see in ZA. PLA music is great, but it has the Swish carryover issue where they were obsessed with slap bass and it sounds a bit cacophonous at times. I think that's the right word. Cacophonous. Which I know what it means, but saying things out loud is hard. My top themes of ZA music: Jacynth, Corbeau, and the Mega Darkrai theme. Runner-up is Canaries. I love Canaries. Yes, Mr. Fuji. Oh, thank you. Follow me to my home. Pokemon House. Oh, that's so good that you don't have to like actually go. Mr. Fuji. Without a deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. Like many who have fallen before me. Not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. So funny that that's like its only purpose. I should have gave it more purposes other than that. Sweet, I did it! ZA hate needs to be studied, I fear. I'm not hating on it. I'm genuinely not hating on it. I'm just saying that Legends Arceus music was better. And there was so much good music in ZA. Don't get me wrong. I just got a fun message. Hold on. Sorry, important thing here. But I've become more comfortable with like being quiet a little bit on stream every now and then. Guys, my teeth are killing me. What did I do? It's my gums, not really my teeth, but it's hurting my whole mouth. I never wanted this life. Finally, the Pokeflute. Mr. Fuji has lore. He does, but I don't even know what it is. Because I haven't been in the Gen 1 space in a long time. But Lore Keeper Toby knows a lot about that stuff. What am I going to do here? What is the Mr. Fuji lore? I'm curious. What I am going to do is swap out this Gubone. He will join the all-male team. What is this, the most sexist game of Pokemon I've ever played? What is happening? Did I swap out Ghastly too? I think they're all males again. No, Parasect is still a girl. I was gonna say woman. It feels weird. But Parasect one day will go too. I swear it's not on purpose. In Cubone's case it is on purpose, but the rest of them is not. Well, in Nidoking's case it is on purpose because he's Nidoking. Give me a second. Every now and then I get a message that's just about leaks. You know? And it's like, whoa. I'm gonna have to read it later because that's a whole bunch of craziness. I'm probably gonna be done in a bit here as well because it's 7 o'clock already. It's been almost 2 hours, guys. Let's go. Logged into Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. I actually want to go back and finish Pokemon Shield. You see, so I don't know who asked me if I was gonna finish ZA, but the whole thing is, that's like my MO. I never really finish completely the games. Like I'll finish the main story, obviously, but there, like especially with DLC so far with Sword and Shield, I never finished like the like battle thing that you do at the end. You know, the tournament. Never did that. Scarlet and Violet, I completed everything somehow, some way. Am I going the right way? Hold on. I don't need to actually go anywhere. I can fly. Incredible. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Isn't there? I mean, I feel so much better just like running around. I wonder what riding my bike is like. Riding my bike is like being stuck. Oh my gosh. Spill the leak, soul. They're not. I can't even make sense of it at this point, but we'll see what happens. If you play Swish, prepare for me to be the biggest hater of all time. It'll be a momentous moment. So no, I wasn't. I just wanted to finish it. So like I would go through the tournament essentially. You know, like the tournament that you have like Leon as your partner or like all the people as your partners. That's what I didn't do. Soul, go the other way. LOL. Is this the right way? Cycling road. But where is it? That's because even though SP had tons of flaws, the story's still fantastic. This way takes forever. Okay, we won't go this way. Let's fly first. Fly, you fools. That's where I haven't been. So this must be... I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just a boy. Oh, there's Fuchsia City. But I can't fly there yet. It must be here, though, because Snorlax is on the other side there. Yes. Celadon City. I won't actually hate. I was just joking. I've cooled down on the game. Yeah, I know. I know you're just messing around. Celadon's the one with the big department store, right? Because that's exactly where I need to go. I need to get Flamethrower. Do you think there's Flamethrower in these? I think there is. Why can't I run inside? Service counter. Oh. Trainer's Market. TV Game Shop. Wise Man Gifts. Drugstore. So the service counter is the one I really need, no? Flamethrower's in the game corner. Not the mart. Dang. Dang, Shiny, you're like my guide. You're my guide through this whole thing. Keep going. Should we play some games? I never even attempted. How do I do this? I'm like Tinkerbell or something. You can exchange coins for your fabulous prizes next door. Okay. So I just get... How do I do this? 10k is quite a bit. Gamble. Let's try. Play some slots. Whoa. I never did this. Wait, combos? Wager? Okay, okay. So 777 is the one I need. RRR is a good 2. Wait. No! What am I doing? I'm wagering, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I can quit playing. Soul gambling stream, now we're cooking. I've never done this before. You gotta find the guy that lost all his money to get the coin case. I think I already got the coin case. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Fastest way is to just buy them? Oh boy, gamble will take a few dozen hours. What did I do? Oh crap! I set it in motion. Let's just go for it. That's what gambling is, isn't it? No! That was wild. I don't even know what happened. You know, this was a fun thing to add to this game. This is fun. I used to try to I remember trying to actually do it. Dang, I missed. I don't think I'm going to get anything this time. Oh. What did I get, though? They should give you like a second to just show you what in the world you got. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm not just spending tons of money. Let the addiction begin. Pikachu. Psyduck. Pikachu! Dang it. And it ended up being nothing. If I had got a Pikachu there. Or a Psyduck there. Dang. I don't know what's happening. I'm about to be done. One more! I don't understand, first of all. Like, the credit thing is not changing, and neither is the payout. What did I get? I don't know what's happening. What did I do? I still have the same amount of coins. Dang, that's crazy. Well, I don't think I'll get that many coins. 4,000. So you have to do this to to bet, okay? Get a Magnemite. Dang. I'm not losing anything though either. Maybe I am. I'm at 99 credit. I still don't get it. The gold nugget glitch. That's hilarious. See, but then it goes back up to 100. When did you become a kick streamer? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm about to quit being a kick streamer because I don't really like this as much as I thought I would. Who like actually likes playing the slots? Like there's not much fun in this. Especially if you're spending money the whole time. Right now I haven't seen where I've spent anything even. Dang. So close. Dang, I was so close to the Pikachu. There we go, I got something. Okay, so I am spending in the credits. Then it goes down. I show soul. Old people like slots. That makes sense. Oh. Oh. Okay. Bro. Don't you... if I was about to get 777 on the three-way thing and I didn't even bet for it. Dang. Same thing keeps happening. What is the payout, though? Am I getting paid out something? Credit is how much you have. Total payout is how much you win. I know I say this every stream, but it's diabolical that WeWa's winter 2027. We still don't know for sure. I don't think it's winter. I generally do not think. I still to this day cannot believe it in my heart. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Scyther! This is like actual Pokemon. It's hilarious. Isn't that the only way you get Porygon? Which is crazy. It's actually crazy. Which one of these TMs is actually Flamethrower? One of these, because you said 4,000. So 24 or 35 or 13. Probably not 13 though. One coin means you only win for matches in the middle row. 2 adds matches for the top and bottom rows. 3 lets you get matches in diagonals. Bruh, that's too much for me. I'm out. It's time to do Cycling Road. Actually, it's time to save. You're right. I should save. I just said you're right to my own brain. That works. Cycling Road, where are you? Why did you tell me to go to Celadon if Cycling Road is not here? Oh, hello. Are there 2 Snorlaxes? It attacked in a grumpy rage. Tempted to keep this guy. Oh yeah, Cubone's not surviving that one. How about we put him back to sleep? Wouldn't that be funny? He went to sleep. He's very annoying to faint. I mean, that's super annoying what he just did, but I guess he only has 1 Chesto Berry. Haha. Paralyze. That does absolutely nothing. That was crazy. Chidink could probably take him out. I just bought some new Weewa using my promo code Soltair. I think Weewa is a face mask brand. What? That's hilarious. He spams rest. My goodness. Yeah, I would recommend just buying coins. Maybe try to get the amulet coin. I think it's in the gate east of Fuchsia City if you have a certain number of Pokemon in your decks. I don't think I have the max number. I need to get the XP share. Where do I get the XP share, guys? That's what I really want in life. Nightshade won't work. I came here to do the curse. Now you're cursed. You can't rest out of that one. Dun, dun, dun. No, I can't do anything though. I love how that move is question mark type. I'm getting all kinds of crazy messages. What in the world? Let's go, Parasect. Sorry I'm a little sleepy now, guys. I went to like really chill mode after a little bit there. But hey, we can say that I did not get the power taken away from me this time. You know? We lived. Oh my gosh. XP share, I believe, is catching 50 mods and talking to one of Oak's lab assistants. Drowsy. At the top of the gate between Celadon. I probably should have threw a Pokeball just then. Because the curse is going to kill him, isn't it? Don't die, 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 don't die. There's another Snorlax, right? Tell me there's another Snorlax. He was kind of easy to faint because I hacked him. There's got to be another Snorlax. And return to the mountains. Okay. We will just leave him then. I wasn't going to use one anyway, but I do need to catch one just for... Well... I definitely don't have 50, which is unfortunate. And I could have used Snorlax to boost the amount in my decks, but... I feel like this bike should just go faster. Take me to Fuchsia. I think it's here. Let's see, let's see. I think this is gonna be a no. 36. Just punch him and take it from him. A little kid with his girlfriend. What in the world? Now you know, Autumn, how many I have in my decks. Cycling Road is full of trainers, if I remember correctly. I'm not prepared to do this. The skills of Cycling Road. Oh my gosh. Y'all ain't even ready for the skills. The dodging skills. Oh. Whoa, 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 hold on. I just did the Yoshi thing. Oh, whoa. Not Yoshi, Toad. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, crap. Ah! Dang it. He's doing it. I almost did it. One guy got me. I mostly am avoiding them because I want to... Oh my gosh. How am I going to survive? I mostly want to get my Pokemon that I want to have and then like level them up. I can see what you mean by Cubone being weak at this point in his life. Right now, I could definitely use a ground type move. Which I have with Cubone, but he's too weak. And they'll poison you. Yeah, but I got poisoned people. I got poisoned Pokemon that can take any poison hits. Nothing like a big old yawn on stream. It happens. What can you say? Disable. Bro, this level 33 muck might just mess me up. The king. I have no idea where this Pillow's comment is coming from. Or are we beefing over Weewop? Maybe. I don't know. I must have missed it. I could thrash about. Might work. What a crazy animation. Ooh. I got a crit. What's up, Mark? It's been a while. You did make it, but I'm going to be done pretty soon here. If you go down the path on the far right and hug the water on the left edge of the rightmost path, you should avoid every biker. Down the path on the far right, hug the water. That's confusing. So I'm on the right? Pokemon community deserves a disappointment if they gaslight themselves into thinking this game is going to be Breath of the Wild tier, or that they're going to use any of this year to do anything other than QA. Yep. Pretty much. I do agree with what you just said, Uda. Wait. Okay, hug this water. No, that's not all the way right, though, is it? Hug the water. No, I'm stuck, guys. I'm going to be trapped. Hey, it's me. I'm definitely going to get caught by one more biker. Woo! Imagine his gravitational pull. Woo! Hee. I did it! Only one. Yeah, how was it like riding that? I just went with my gut, Autumn, but thank you. Wait, what did he want to trade for? Golduck. I don't have a Golduck. Do I even have a Psyduck? No. You did it. I did. Thank you. Made it. Unfortunately, I made it, but I don't know what to do here yet, and I do have to go. Dang, I've been going a while here, so I did make it. I've accomplished a lot in this stream, even though I feel like I don't know. I feel crazy right now because my teeth really hurt, which is really stupid. Koga. But I'm glad I made it. Check in at the local Pokemon Center. Yes, back to perfect health. Thank you. W's. Honestly, it's a shame how they treated ZA 2 months after the DLC. And they decided to add certain fixes and quality of life changes. Are you saying heal up because I'm going to have to fight the freaking... what's his face at any moment? There was a reason. I don't know what that reason was. Glad I caught you live, Soul. That was fun. Oh, Autumn, thanks. I wish it was more fun. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little, like, drowsy, but I've had a more lively streams in my life. But it was fun. Definitely accomplished quite a bit. Had a little bit of fun here and there. I do want to, like... Oh, here's the Safari Zone, though. Let's do one Safari Zone before I'm done. We're going to get Scyther today. Dang, I'm going to really have my whole team out here. Wait, is this actually the Safari Zone? Wait. I ran away before I even finished reading what he said. Might be Scyther next episode. These guys, this is not where we're supposed to be here. He really said that. Warden Slowpoke is wild. Warden Slowpoke, is that you? Sarah? Yeah, I have one of those actually. You should rush the Safari Zone for Surf and the good teeth for strength. Teeth? We're doing it right now. We're about to rush it. Yes. Which zone is the Scyther zone? Which zone is the Scyther zone? All right, last thing, then I'm going. Gold. Okay, gold. Oh, but I don't even know. Literally like the plains of Africa. This is on a timer, right? I'm not stupid. Go straight right, then up. Straight right. Scyther's in the first zone? Oh, limited steps. That's what it is. Ball. Got him. Am I in the right zone is what I need to know. Here. Keep going right, then up. Nice. Is this the right patch of grass? Hey, yo! Thank you so much. What in the world? I can't see who it was. Hold on. What up? Gendy. You did not need to do that. Thank you so much. That means so much to me, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Just thank you for the stream, Soul, bro. Win indeed. That means a lot. Like, this is me making money today doing this stream. You know, like I was not doing anything else today, money wise. So, I do not need to waste steps. Yes, that way. Shiny, tell me where I am. This must be the right grass, right? Here I am. Thank you so much again, Gendy. Like it wasn't even that great of a stream. Doduo! Bro, that I can't get over it. It's amazing. Thanks again. I never realized that you had an Ampharos. up and right towards the house. Then up and left to the next zone. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. There's like no way. Okay. From where I am right now, tell me where to go. That's what I need to know. Goaty. That's funny that you call him Goaty because he has an Ampharos as his profile picture. I think because it's so small. It's a Mega Ampharos specifically. Just follow that path to the next zone. Let's go. Max Potion. Yeah, I feel like I knew. Up the rocks and right. I feel like I never realized the Feroce thing. Am I stupid or what? What? God. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. I've lost the plot. Goaty Feroce. Man, I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do it in this go. How do I get to that house up there? That's what you're talking about, right? There must be a way. Here. The rock. Here. Here. It must be here. Red back sprite thoughts? What does that mean? Hey. I definitely want to catch this because I needed to trade one for a Nidorina. Come on, catch. Wrong way. Okay, you were saying wrong way about where I went first. And then I went back and now I think I'm there. Don't go in the house. Okay, I won't go in the house. But the Scyther should be in here, right? 10%. Look who it is. The mother of Cubo. After this battle, go up and left all the way. Okay, left. All right. Dang, guys, I really gotta go though. The time is running out for me too. Dang, I just caught the Kanga just like that. The female raises its offspring in a pouch on its belly. It is skilled at attacking using Comet Punch. This is like, they were really trying to make it Cubone. I believe it. I actually believe it. She was manifested. Indeed, she was manifested. Rare? Rare win? I love it. Oh, crap. Actually, incredible rare pull. Nice. Who would have ever thought? Could you imagine I get a shiny? I'll lose my mind. Oh, you're saying there's one more. Wait, these are signs. Watch it be your luck was spent on Kanga. I know. I when you said that, I was like, oh crap. But kind of crazy getting one, right? Because that was like what this stream was about. This stream was about Cubone. Like 5% encounter rate. And I caught it. Just like threw the ball and caught it. Am I in the right zone right now? Because I feel like this is where you guys told me to go. What? Bro, you get here, you get all the Pokemon. This is nuts. Come on, catch. Ah. I'm not going to move until I get confirmation. I love that Gendy gave me the 20 to say goodbye, but I'm still playing this game. Whatever, Gendy, we out here. Yes, go up those steps. There's 2 pairs of steps in front of my face. Okay, wait, the one's over there. Up on the steps. Well, that's helpful. But now I'm stuck. There's nothing here. Scyther! I feel like I'm getting really close. Okay, there's steps here. Steps here. It's crazy that you guys... Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Whatever. Wrong steps. It's crazy that you guys know this freaking map by heart, by the way. This was such a good addition to this game. They really knew what they were doing with this whole idea. Timeless. I made it, right? Did I make it? Tell me I made it. Steel Wing? Let's go. I grew up on these streets. My luck is Nidorans now. Tell me that I can find a Scyther in here. Is this the 10% land of Scyther? No! Ding dong, guys. My Safari game is over, and so is my stream. Did you catch your fair share? I'd caught some pretty cool things, I gotta say. Steel Wing for Scyther. I know, indeed. Keep going up and right. Follow the path around, and then it goes south to the next area. Dang, I still had a ways to go. I'm gonna have to speed run out there. Dang. Well, it's gonna have to be next time. Oof, I need that. The house for Surf for sure. Thank you guys so much for being here. It was a good time in the end, I agree. Thanks again, Gendy. Good first try. It was fun. It was fun. I hope you guys have a good day. Please like the stream. Please subscribe if you're watching and lurking and you're new here, or if you're watching this later. You can always watch these as VODs later. So definitely do all that good stuff. And is there anything else? Oh, I mean, you can consider becoming a member if you want. It's just to support me. It has no perks at this point, but maybe one day soon. I'm thinking I have a lot of free time this next month, and I'm thinking about making a big push for like videos instead of live streams, but I'll still be live streaming like once a day. I really gotta go, but it's been fun. Thank you for all the help. My guiding lights, Autumn and Shiny. And for all the good chats. Scyther's literally the first grass you touch when you go in. We were leading you to the surf and strength. Oh, dang it. Oh, well, next time, Scyther and surf and strength. We'll get there. Bye. Have fun doing whatever you do. I said bye too early. I don't have the thing up yet. Okay, bye for real.